Welcome to This Is KC Sports Show. I'm your host, Bishop. We've been brought to you by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We had a time last night. How about those Chiefs? In the words of Khaled, another one. We're going to be probably more than likely hosting that AFC championship game. I'm ready. Again, this is the first episode of This Is KC Sports Show. As y'all know, I am a diehard Chiefs fan. Go Chiefs. MVPat. Let's talk about MVPat real quick. My man, he's a juggernaut. He high ankle sprain is what they saying that he's gonna be suffering from. It takes a few weeks to heal up. I think he's more than likely gonna go out there next week and put on a very elaborate show. I don't know. I'm ready for it. Yesterday was a dog fight, and hats off to the Jaguars. They put up a fight. I honestly thought the score was going to end exactly like it was last week. If I'm not mistaken, the score last week was 27-17. If I'm not mistaken, it was a 10-point victory. And for a minute there, it looked like it was going to be 27-17. But, they did what they did. And like I said, hats out to the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, he's gonna probably show his face again next season. That team, they definitely on the cusp of being, a top contender. And so it's no longer Mahomes, Burrow, Allen. It's now going to probably be more than likely Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Lawrence. and in whatever order you decide you want to put them in. I'm going to say Mahomes first because that's my guy. 15 in Mahomes. I don't care what nobody say. So, but I'm very excited to do this show. It's the first show, so we got to get the first show jitters out the way, get the nerves under control. I promise you, next week, be a little bit better. Again, we're coming live and direct from the IE Sports Radio studios. Shout out to my man Larry B. He, went over, gave me a quick spill tutorial, told me, how to do this, don't do that, so shout out to my man. Let's give him a round of applause, Shout out to the whole IE Sports Radio family. They made this possible. There's a lot of shows out there, shows that never sleep, Sin City, Buffalo Huddle, Crossroads, South Cal Sports Show. So it's a lot of shows, 3 and Out, so I'm very grateful to be part of the family. Like I said, hopefully we can do this again and bring you a higher quality product, because that's what we all about here at IE Sports Radio. Quality over quantity. We want you guys to hear the best. Come to us for all that is sports. We your direct feed for all that is sports. So, but let's get into it. Man. I'm a little tired, Yesterday, first off, shout out to my son, my second oldest son. He graduates high school this year from Lee Summit High School. He's going to walk the stage, all his honors and all that stuff that he got. Proud of that boy. I wish I'd wish my school years went like his, with the GPAs. I got my diploma. Diploma. And, I just wish now that I think about it, I wish I had, did all the IBs and all that stuff that I didn't know about. But he's going to look like he committed to Mid-American Nazarene out here in Olathe, Kansas. They look like they got a pretty decent football team. He plays outside linebacker. They made him an offer yesterday, and we did the little college tour, so we did that. Checked out the school. It was a nice school. He likes it so far. He wants to major in teaching. Hats off to that. Give him a round of applause for that. We need more teachers out there. Shout out to all the teachers out there. I know you guys don't get, don't get what y'all deserve and pay, but y'all show up anyway, day in, day out, put up with some badass kids. I was one of those badass kids myself, but shout out to y'all. Mahomes. He high ankle sprain is what came out. No broken bones. They thought he might have fractured his foot or broken his foot. So that's a good thing. Those high ankle sprains, they're very tricky, very, very hard to heal up sometimes. Excuse me. Definitely can't get you ready, a quick turnaround. Usually some guys, it takes them a little bit to come back from that. He's young enough. He got the funny bones and all that stuff. Knees can go all in the back of the kneecap and the back of the leg and down the calf and go back in place, and he can come back out there and slay your team before the end of the first half. So the guy's an alien. But so high ankle sprain, I'm sure they're gonna tape him up real good, get him ready, see how his mobility is. But even if he's not ready to go, I still think that it will be a very, very, very difficult task for us to accomplish the mission, which is the Super Bowl. Winning that Super Bowl, it'll be very difficult. We got to go with Chad Henne, but like they say, anything's possible. I think Chad, I think he can do it. There's not a lot of footage on Chad. Chad, a few years back, Mahomes went out against the Cleveland Browns. Chad Henne came in. It was looking a little weird because he tried to get fancy, tried to get cute on him, threw the deep ball, got picked off. I think he learned his lesson from that. He never did that again. But he went out there and we finished the game. We won. We finished the game. Went on, rolled off into the sunset. Yesterday, I think Chad Henne could have dusted off the Jaguars if he needed to, because there was no game plan for him. That it's very difficult to go up against a quarterback if you ain't sitting game plan for anybody, any player. Quarterback, whatever, wide receiver, whatever. Skilled players, it's hard to game plan. It's hard to know what's going to happen. You better believe Andy Reid got a whole nother playbook for Chad Henne. So if Chad's ready to go, I think that will make the team play a lot harder, a lot more physical. Andy Reid to go into his big bag of tricks, and just do wonders. On the other note, I'm excited for today's game, which I think is gonna kick off here soon. Buffalo, man, they are getting old man winners up there putting in work. Man, I just saw it on TV not too long ago on a little monitor, and that it's like this. What they say, New York's the city that never sleeps, man. Buffalo, that's the city that never get a break from snow. Jesus, man, I love snow. I'm a winter guy myself. I love snow. I like the ice, the winter. I like to get out there and do donuts and, hood rat type stuff, as we call it here in Kansas City. But yeah, man, I think once Christmas is over though, once Christmas is gone, I'm like, all right, I'm over the snow. I like cold weather. I like to work in cold weather. I work outside, so I appreciate the cold weather. But anywho, enough of me rambling. Let's get down to it. Let's talk more and more and more about the sports. The Royals, I don't know. They want this fancy new stadium, and I just don't. Ooh, man, I know, put your money where your mouth is and all that stuff, but I'm not quite sold. I don't think the Royals, what they should have done after we won the World Series, they should have been prepared, and they wasn't prepared. They should have been rebuilding the team from there. Boom, because you should have knew all the superstars was going to go away. Should have known. Kane, Hosmer, Moose, all them, you should have knew they were going to go, So you should have been really trying to build right there. You had the momentum. You should have been putting pieces in place. So the Royals, I don't know. Still a fan because the home team, but I don't know. Sporting KC, like what they've been doing. It's crazy that we almost had Ronaldo here. I still can't believe that. That's crazy. I mean, a guy of his stature, his accolades and everything he's accomplished. Well, first off, I did not know that those guys who play in those type of leagues and all that stuff, I didn't know that they would come down to MLS level and all that stuff. I thought that once they did what they did and became the GOATs and the greatest, they just rolled off into the sunset and just retired. That's what I thought. I didn't know that they, come down to, MLS and all that type of stuff. It's crazy. That would have been huge, though. I mean, Mahomes is the big star here in Kansas City, so how would that have been if Ronaldo came to Kansas City? Can you imagine that? You got two big stars. I mean, Ronaldo obviously is probably a little bit bigger star than Mahomes is, but man, this city would have been upside down. We like to get out there, we're not like really the like Miami and LA. We're not big market a big market city for teams and stuff, but we get out there and we care about our sports. We care about our sports here, and when the team wins, we go out there and have a good time, man, and we like to celebrate. So that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But here we are, all these and in respect to them for what they do, they get on TV every day. Every day it's their job to give hot takes and talk about teams and talk about sports, and y'all know where I'm going. Because I love it when people talk out their ass, not the side of their necks, and and just give these bogus takes. Because if I recall, and I'm doing a little mirage music over here, and I'm just going back down memory lane in the beginning of during the off season, and Tyreek Hill is now out of Kansas City, and there was some players in the NFL. They were saying that now that Tyreek is out of the division, or I'm sorry, yeah, out of that division, not the conference, but he's out the division, and someone is gonna be exposed. And there was some other takes by some analysts. I just don't think Mahomes can do it by himself. Him and Kelsey, and what is Kansas City gonna do? And it's over for them. Fourth place, not making the playoffs. They're gonna fall off. Story's over. Andy Reid is fired. Eric Bieniemy is fired. Brett Veach, the genius he have been, right? Hey, round of applause for the whole Kansas City staff that does not put on the pads and the helmets and the cleats and not out there hitting and catching and doing the end zone dances and the touchdown celebration. Brett Veach, Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, all them guys, hey, you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Because y'all made this possible. Yes, I know Mahomes and his Mahomes magic, Kelsey, Killer Trav, as he used to call himself, you know what I'm saying? That boy got style. The Joker, Tony, you know what I'm saying? Juju, MVS, all them, they the ones who out there. Pacheco, my guy, I knew Pacheco was going to be something. I tried to tell a whole bunch of the friends, and, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. He's a late round pick. Man, y'all better get off of those picks. If you think that you have to be a number one pick to be something, you're out of your mind. Tyreek Hill wasn't even a number one pick. And look at him. The guy's different. So all that late round pick stuff, man, that is usually where the diamonds in the rough are, is in the late round picks. And that's because they got something to prove. Pacheco came to Kansas City and said, I'm going to take another grown man's job. And look at what happened. My man CEH, my dog, CEH, I still got love for him, man. He ain't the starting running back no more. Clearly, right? I know he was dealing with injury, but he stopped being the starting running back way before the injury happened. Pacheco said, I'm here to take a grown man's job, and I think he pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered that. But anyway, getting a little veered off here. Brett Veach and them, they made it happen. They went out and did what they did. But for people to say Denver was going to be number one and all that, Chargers going to be, first off, I leant more towards the Chargers being number one versus over Denver and the Raiders. I mean, come on. Chargers, yes, they got a team. Got Allen, got Eckler, Williams, Herbert, so on and so on. That's a team. Broncos gave away their whole team for Magic Beans. You went out and got Russell Wilson, gave away the whole team. Crazy. Raiders, you let Derek Carr draw. Nothing against Derek. I'm not gonna talk bad about no one, but Derek Carr to me just didn't have that. I think it was time for him to go and see something else. Break up with this girl. It's not working for you. Here, y'all can't seem to get along. Y'all get along fine. Everything is good in the beginning, and then y'all start having some issues. And it's time to go see someone else. Start dating other people. It's time. You've been there too long, and something always happens. Like I said, it goes good, but when it matters, it's a tragic. It's a train wreck. Y'all so good together, y'all get to the playoffs and you get hurt. Or something crazy happened where one of your players out here, allegedly, I don't know, I don't know, speak on it, cause an accident, fatal car crash, whatever. Or goes to jail for posting guns and all that stuff on Instagram. Something stupid happened. Coaches saying outrageous things in emails. Something dumb happened. So, yeah, it's time to go see somebody else. But, Chiefs, come on, man. Come on. We run the AFC West. And it's going to be like that for a long time because I feel like no matter what receiver, excuse me, that you put in front of Mahomes or on the side of Mahomes, they're going to make it work. A lot of people are saying MVS ain't this, MVS ain't that. Y'all crazy. MVS is just as fast as Tyreek Hill. Not shifty, but he's pretty fast. Juju is Juju. He's meant to go up and get the ball. He's not meant to be fast. No one was trying to replace, oh, yeah, we're going to go get this guy because he's going to be the next Tyreek Hill. That's not what we was gunning for. We was gunning for, hey, we got all these draft picks and stuff, and we're going to save a crap ton of money. Let's just go get a bunch of players. That's what we did. Because we knew Mahomes could make anybody look like something. That much faith in the guy. So now here we are, fast forward, from being told that we was going to be missing the playoffs, last place, yada, yada, yada. We on the brink of possibly hosting another AFC championship game. It's either going to be here in Kansas City or it's going to be in Atlanta on a neutral site. Depends on how this game is settled between the Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, right now, Old Man Winter's up there in Buffalo giving them the work. I don't think the Bengals was ready for that. I don't think they ready for that. Man, I think, Allen and them, they used to playing in the snow, just like here. Mahomes and them is used to playing in the snow. That's what it is. But I think the momentum, especially with the almost tragic incident that occurred during their first meeting a few weeks back between the Bengals and the Bills. That momentum swing up there in Buffalo is about to be insane. I feel sorry for the Bengals, honestly. I really do. They got a heck of a team, but I think they go home. And it's unfortunate because I'd rather for the Chiefs to play the Bengals just to get the monkey off our back. Joe Burrow had our number 3 times, right? Yes. Won regular season last year, the AFC Championship last year, and then the regular season game this year. Now, granted, I think they only beat us by 3, but a dub is a dub. I'm the first person to say that. So, I'd rather play the Bengals. I don't want to play the Bills. I know we can beat the Bills, even though we lost to the Bills earlier this year or whatever. I know we lost to them. I think it was 4 points. Bucker was out there missing field goals and all that stuff. But I think I want to get the monkey off our back and let the Bengals and Joe Mixon know that we're actually the big dogs, not you guys. I can't disagree with you because currently you are the defending AFC champs, but you're not the big dogs. So we're gonna pause here for a second. I'm gonna get myself under control because for some reason I keep giving you guys a little bit of this cough that I got. I don't know where it came from. Grab myself something. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick. Run through a few things for some of the other shows out there. Very good shows. I heard a couple of them. Very good shows. So we'll take a quick break. Be right back. This is KC Sports Show, IES Sports Radio.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Harrison Glazer, and we're coming at you from the Show That Never Sleeps podcast. I cover the Jets, the Islanders, the Nets, and the Yankees.
This is Pierre Moss, and I cover the Mets, Knicks, Rangers, and the Giants.
Our show is live every Wednesday through Spreaker and a bunch of other ways to get our content. Again, we're the Show That Never Sleeps podcast. We talk about all those New York sports. It's a lot of fun. We get into all of it. Please tune in. Again, that's Wednesdays at 6 p.m.
And we look forward to having you guys right here on IES Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Some say that Indiana is just a flyover state. Flatlands and cornfields, barns and country roads. What if I told you Indiana is the crossroads of America? What if I told you in all other states, basketball is just basketball? In Indiana, basketball is life. Crowded high school basketball gyms on a Friday night, and every barn with a basketball rim and a frayed, worn-out net. If you're interested in the heartbeat of America, and if you're interested in sports, if you have Hoosier running through your veins, the Crossroads Pod with Aaron X is made for you. Powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Each and every week, the Crossroad Pod covers all of Indiana sports. The pride of the horseshoe of the Indianapolis Colts. The blue-collar gold swagger of the Indiana Pacers. The relentless pursuit of the sixth banner for the Indiana Hoosiers. The swing of the hammer of the Purdue Boilermakers. The swoop of the Cardinals of Ball State. The summoning of the echoes of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The growl of the Bulldogs of Butler. The intensity of an Indiana fever. The chop of the Indianapolis Indians. At the Crossroads Pod, if it is Indiana, we've got you covered. More than cornfields, more than country back roads. The Crossroads of America. Join me, Aaron X, every week. It's nothing but net.
Hello, ladies and sinners. Hello, sports fans around the world. Hello, IE Sports family. This is Cale Henderson, the host of IE Vegas, the Sin City Sports Show, presented by IE Sports Radio. If you folks are interested in sports in the Vegas area, if you're wanting to have a blast for 1 hour every Tuesday night from 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, this is a show built for the Vegas sports fans, where we feature the Las Vegas Raiders, the Las Vegas Golden Knights, the Las Vegas Aces, and the University of Las Vegas, Nevada Rebels. Hopefully, fingers crossed, MLB team coming soon. Either way, if you folks are looking to have a blast for 1 hour each and every week, tune in Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you folks are interested in Vegas sports news, go to our Twitter, at SinCities_IESR, and you can speak with me, the host, Cale Henderson, at Cale_Henderson on Twitter. At any time, be happy to reply. Always want to reach out to our fans. Again, the Sin City Sports Show, presented by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. All right. So, I just checked the score. This is crazy. You would have thought that Cincinnati, the Bengals, were actually from Buffalo. You would have thought Buffalo was from Cincinnati right now. Cincinnati is up there handing it to them in the snow. 14-0, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Well, it's probably a little bit less than that. I don't know. 14-0 is all I know. 14-0, first quarter. Can you guess who got 14, who got 0? Yeah, I'm sure you can. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Man, Buffalo just went 3 and out. Crazy. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. So, looks like we're going to be hosting. Look like we're going to be hosting. Look like we're going to be hosting the Bengals, if it goes down here. That would be awesome, though, because that's what I want. I want my team, Kansas City Chiefs. How about those Chiefs? You know, you've heard it. A lot of y'all sick of hearing it. A lot of y'all sick of seeing it, but you're gonna see it for a long time. Patty, MVPat, as we call him. He's gonna be around for a minute. I mean, if Tom Brady can play till he's about 90. Doesn't look good, but he's doing it. Yeah, I'm sure Mahomes can probably do the same thing if he stays healthy. I mean, you know, so look like we might be playing the Bengals. That'll be nice. That'll be fun. That'll be something to see. The rematch, AFC Championship rematch. Man, I'm still. I don't know about y'all, but this isn't what I expected. Buffalo looks. They're looking like they're not really. They're into it or something. I don't know. Maybe they just trying to get the Bengals to show their hand and then you know, second half come out and dominate, because it ain't like they can't put up 30, 40 points in the second half. We've seen it. They can come out. Josh Allen can come out and light it up. So maybe that's just what they're trying to do, is see their hand and be like, all right, this is what we're gonna adjust to, and this is what how they plan us on defense. This is the offense we're running. So maybe that's what it is. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Wow, I'm at a loss for words here. Pacheco had a time. He had a time yesterday. I think he rushed 100 yards, almost 100, maybe 90 something. I got to check the stats. You know, we went out and we went out last night. Me and the wife, we stepped out for a little bit. At a little bar and grill out here in Kansas, it's in Raytown, Missouri, whatever. Kansas City, whatever, you know, metropolitan area here. Dirty Birds. They got pretty good food. I guess the drinks are alright. I don't drink. She does, but food is pretty solid. So we went there, watched the game. Great atmosphere, you know, everyone cheering and stuff like that. Man, it's for a minute yesterday, I was never worried. It looked like the Chiefs was always in control. The defense, they were asleep for a little bit. They woke up, went back to sleep. I don't know if it was Spags. I'm not a big fan of Spags' zone coverage, because it always seemed like the center of the field is wide open every time. I don't get it. I don't know where he put the safeties in his zone coverage, but I don't know. So, you know, he's great with the blitz. That's what he's known for. That's how he was able to defeat Tom Brady, because Brady in the pocket, he's a solid pocket passer, but he's a statue. Brady don't like to run. He feel like he shouldn't have to run. I think it's because he knew that if you touch him, the referee was going to light you up with those yellow washcloths. So Brady didn't move. So Spags was excellent. He's excellent with the blitz. He's very talented with the blitz. It's his zone coverage I don't like, and I think that's why, although we have a rookie secondary, I think his zone coverages, man, it leaves too much field open, and teams just have a field day with it. They just put up numbers on us, man. So that's what I was concerned. I was like, man, you know, the Jaguars just had a miraculous comeback last week. What I don't want to do is get in a situation to where we got to rely on Bucker. I love Bucker. I love him, man. Dude is a solid kicker for the most part, you know. But I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want to go into overtime. Mahomes is banged up. I want to get this done, wrap it up, sign, seal, deliver. Let's get out of here. Let's start the healing process. Let's get ready for next week. Because next week is going to be a banger. And yes, my man Larry B said kickers. Enough said. Enough said, Larry B. Enough said. So yeah, you know, next week is going to be a banger. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. I don't know about y'all. Dallas and San Fran. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? I think it's going to be the Kelsey's Bowl. It's going to be Kelsey versus Kelsey. Mahomes versus Hurt. I mean, it's the typical NFL story writers fairy tale line. Kelsey versus Kelsey, brother versus brother. Mahomes versus Hurt, MVP candidate versus MVP candidate, or winner, shall we say, because Mahomes is walking away with it. Perfect storyline for the NFL. Perfect. I mean, it'd be good. You know, the AFC Championship game is going to be a good storyline also, because it's, Burrow, they want to call him the Mahomes Slayer. So that'll be good also, but I think it's going to be Eagles versus Chiefs Super Bowl. We've already seen the storyline where the Chiefs versus San Francisco, Tyreek Hill with the miraculous catch, Wasp. Chiefs come back, wipe them out. We saw it. Done. I don't think San Francisco is gonna make it. They're gonna make it to the championship game. They're gonna knock out to the Dallas to advance to the NFC Championship game. But the way that Hurts them put that beating on the Giants yesterday, Jesus, whew. Somebody get some, man. It was Hurts and them company showed up and said, "Oh, you guys got knives? Okay, hold up." That's exactly what happened. So y'all know the old saying, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Hurts and them came up there and said, yeah, that's nice. Oh, you got the butterfly knife. Okay, all right, you got the little, you're looking cute with the little flip knives. Yeah, hold up though. Niners will not make it to the. Ooh, yeah, they are. They're definitely cursed. They're not making it. Nope. They'll lose to the Eagles. They're gonna lose to the Eagles. They're gonna advance. They're gonna beat Dallas because Dallas is probably gonna show up looking like the team that played Washington the week before they played. Who was that they just beat? I don't know. They just beat the crap out. Oh, Tampa Bay. That's right. I mean, of course, right? It's Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay does not have a team. You got a 65-year-old quarterback, and you got Godwin, who seems to just love to get hurt in games, and you got Evans, and you got playoff Lenny, which really didn't look like playoff Lenny. It just looked like Lenny. That's it. Just Lenny. Not even Lenny Kravitz. Just Lenny. Just laying. Drop the knee off or just laying. So Dallas, they lost to Washington, came back, dominated the less dominant team, which was expected. But then now that they're riding high, you got to play San Francisco, who's also riding high, but San Francisco, I think it's too much weapons on San Francisco for Dallas to deal with. If Purdy can get rid of the ball and if he can get rid of the ball quick enough to where Parsons and Lawrence don't get to him or shake him up or spook him, it's over. It's over for Dallas. So anyway, yeah, moving on. It's going to be Eagles in the Super Bowl, Chiefs, Super Bowl. Bookmark it, write it down, timestamp it. Call my line. We can put money on it. No, I'm just kidding. I can't bet. My wife, she'll put me out. It's cold outside here in Kansas City. It's only 30-something degrees. I don't want to sleep outside. I've done that before. It's not fun. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Mahomes is gonna be ready for Burrow. If not, like I said, Chad Henne, he's very solid backup. The dude he's a sport. He's a real sport. He's a champ. He's all of that, man. And I think he's ready. He's ready to show, hey, This is why you got me as backup right here. This is the reason. So get ready. Y'all gonna see a bunch of plays. Andy Reid has a whole nother postseason playbook. A lot of people, you don't run enough, or you don't do this enough. If y'all recall, against San Francisco in the Super Bowl, Chiefs started running like crazy. That's what Andy does. He saves it. You got Rojo here, who hasn't had many snaps. He's saved. You got Tony. He's going to... Next year, I can't wait. I can't wait for next season because Tony's going to be around for a little bit. I'm sure they're going to bring him back. And all that stuff. And he really gets to learn to play. That dude is going to be... He's going to be crazy. He's going to be insane, man. Dude he got a lot of heart. He can catch. He can run. He's very shifty. Reminds me a lot of Tyreek Hill. I'm not saying he is Tyreek Hill. He just reminds me a lot. He reminds me a lot of Dante Hall. That was my guy. X Factor, Dante Hall. That was my guy. That was my guy. One of my idols was Chris Carter, whatever. But Dante Hall, man, that guy was very shifty. So that's what Tony reminds me a lot of. I don't know what's going to happen with Juju. A lot of people were saying that if the Chiefs trade off MVS, which I wouldn't, I like MVS, they can save a little bit of money. For what? What do we save money? What? To pay Chris Jones, probably? I think they're going to have that. I think they got that under control. Brett Veach is he's a pretty good genius when it comes to numbers. Him and his team, they're very solid with numbers. They know what to do, what to say, whatever, finagle, what my man Matthew McConaughey says, it's a fugazi, whatever. It's not real. It's fairy dust. Wolf of Wall Street. They know how to manipulate the numbers and make it work out. So they're going to do all that. And Chris Jones is probably he's going to be around for a minute. They're going to lock him up. The one thing that scares me is the left tackle, Orlando Brown. Good guy. Solid guy. He's a probably great human being. He is, as a matter of fact. A lot of players are. They're very good people. What are you going to try to come in and demand money-wise? Because if I were you, I would have took that deal that the Chiefs gave you. Because now, you're not probably going to get what you think you should get. I guess that's what we could say. So yeah, will the Chiefs just draft a left tackle or something, or go find another veteran left tackle? I mean, we got enough draft picks. We can pretty much do what we want. We got a little bit of money. Brett Veach looked like what he's trying to do is make this a younger team to where, which makes sense. Try to go younger. So, you got a good young cast around a young quarterback who's already, so far, first round Hall of Famer. When it's his time, So, yeah, just try to stack up as much money, make the team young. That's what Veach looked like he's going into. What I don't want to see is that we start drafting players. I think it would be a horrible idea. And before the rookie contract is up, we get rid of them or whatever. Or after the rookie contract is up, we trade them off and then get more players under rookie contracts. So like a revolving door type system. I don't want to see that. I hope that's not what's going to happen here. Hopefully they just get to where they feel comfortable with the numbers. And they like, boom, we got this. We lock this person in, lock this person in, lock this person in. And, for X amount of years, just enough. Mahomes, after the end of his contract, either resign or retire or whatever. I mean, dude got enough money, really need to play football, for a long time. So sponsorships and all that stuff, man. Sterling and bronze is set forever. So we'll just see what happens. I'm like I said, right now our main focus is just waiting to see what's going to happen between these two teams. see if I can get a quick score update for those who are not watching or can't watch. Man, just see what happens here. I think Kelsey broke another record yesterday, they were saying. I'm not sure what it was, but it seemed like every time the Chiefs are playing, it seemed like almost every game they played, there's some kind of record that get broke. That's amazing. It feels good to me. Probably not to a lot of people. I know a lot of people are tired of hearing about us, but it feels good to me. I'm happy to hear that. If it was someone else on another team, I'll be happy to hear that. That's amazing. That's good. That's what you play the sports for. So it still look like they still, score still the same. Cincinnati 14, Buffalo 0. This is scary, man. This is scary. I just hope that those players up there, in Buffalo, between the Bills and Cincinnati, I hope they stay healthy through the game, because it's tough playing in, weather like this. Slick, you sliding all over the place. Stuff happens. Allen's still running around like a madman. If I was the coach, I'd be like, hey, man, cut that out. It's too crazy up here, too messy. Stop all that running. Minimize it, but whatever. 14-0, 10 minutes, 16 seconds left in the second quarter. I'm a little nervous. I just want to know who we're going to play. That's all I care about. Who we going to play? I hope it's the Bengals. I want to play the Bengals so we can finally, hush up those Bengals. That would be great. On another note, another note here. Baseball. Like I said, the Royals are trying to build this fancy stadium downtown Kansas City. It'll probably be nice. It'll look nice. Who's gonna pay for this stuff, man? Like, I'm being taxed enough. I don't want to pay for another stadium. Leave the stadium where it is. Just do something different or something. I don't know. I feel like if you want another stadium, pay for it. Find some outside investors. Whatever. However it works. I don't really know how it works. I don't care. I just don't want to pay for it. Because you're going to charge me, you're going to tax me to help cover the cost. Then you're going to charge me $20 for a hot dog, which I don't eat hot dogs. But you're going to charge us $20 for a hot dog, $60 for a beer, $100,000 for nachos. Like, dude, what is the incentives for me helping pay for another ballpark? Give me some kind of incentives, something. Hey, thank you guys for chipping in with the tax money. We ain't gonna charge you $1 billion to come and eat here. I ain't saying they gotta be free, but I'm just saying make it reasonable. I'm bringing my family to the ballpark. Understand that. I'm not coming solo. It's usually me and the family, wife and kids, or a bunch of coworkers or something like that. It's a gang of us, so don't nickel and dime us to death with this stuff. I think down in Atlanta, I was watching something on YouTube the other day. Is it the Mercedes-Benz Superdome? Whatever the dome is in Atlanta, I don't know what it's called. And they were just talking about how much those domes and stuff, those new stadiums cost. But the things that they were doing when they were building them to make them so energy efficient, solar, renewable energies, and whatever they was doing with the water, something, the water capturing stuff and all that stuff, that to where everything, the food was like price reasonable. That's the kind of stuff I like. We help you build a stadium, whatever. You build it to where it's very energy sufficient and all that, and it don't cost a lot of money to run, to where you don't have to charge us a whole lot for the food. So, but can't wait for next week. We are probably more than likely going to face the Bengals. I know I did a lot of rambling and yammling and talking and stuff. Again, this is the first show. Next week, I promise it'll be better, be a lot more prepared. We're going to give it to you. It's going to all the way up. Just moving up from here, you know, better things. I hope everyone out there that was listening today, that had a chance to check it out, I really appreciate it. Again, IE Sports Radio, excuse me, your direct feed for all that is sports. We are live from the IE Sports Radio studios. We having a great time. Definitely gonna, start having some probably co-hosts, some guest speakers, chats and stuff like that. We're gonna do it real big. We're gonna do it real big. All the shows on here, man. Just a lot of great content from everybody who's involved with this, the whole IE Sports Radio family. We're going to do it real big here 2023. We're going to have a good time, blessings, prosperity, everything for everyone. I'm not very religious, but y'all get what I'm saying here. A lot of success, a lot of good things coming. I think the listeners is going to enjoy it. Man, time goes by. It goes by fast. So, like I said, another round of applause and stuff for everyone that's involved here, Sports Radio, IES Sports Radio. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. Wow, man. Chiefs in another AFC champion. Is this 5 in a row? I believe it's 5 in a row. Anyway, what do I know? What do we know here in Kansas City? We don't know nothing about football. We just a lucky team. We just luck. What they say, the refs help us out. We don't know nothing. Refs hate the Chiefs. It seems like the league hates the Chiefs, honestly, and it's crazy because Lamar Hunt was one of the first pioneers of the football stuff, so NFL type stuff. So it's whatever, it is what it is. So we just gonna keep rolling, keep strolling, keep winning, keep grinning, doing stuff like that. Next week, like I said, we gonna see. Woo, we're gonna have a show. My tone might be a little, depends on where we are, how we am, the tone might be a little bit sad. Nah, I doubt. I'm just kidding. We're going to be happy, win or lose. I'm happy that we made it this far because we lost one of our key players and everybody wrote us off. What Gino say? I ain't right back. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna do what it do, regardless. So, like I said, we win, we lose. I don't care. I'm happy that we even made it this far. Gives us something, a momentum to go into the next season. Like I said, win or lose, give us momentum for the next season. That's for any team. Any team. You just got to look forward to the future. You know what I'm saying? You get better, you do better, you know better, you be better. So, I don't know. I'm just talking. So yeah, can't wait for next week. I think so my prediction, this game right now, Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals, I'm smelling an upset. I can smell an upset. I don't think the Bills are done yet. They're not dead. They just got to get it together here. So my thing is, score-wise, oh, man. Score-wise, I don't think it's going to go real high. Score-wise, I'm guessing 21-17? Bengals? Maybe. We're 14-7 right now. 14-7. I'll take it. Okay. 24-17. 24-17. That's my final prediction for the Cincinnati Bengals, Buffalo Bills. Cincinnati come out on top victorious. 24, Buffalo 17. Dallas and San Francisco, that game has potential to go kind of high. I might say, depends on which Dallas team shows up. Because I'm thinking I'm going to give San Francisco probably 31-34, somewhere around there. That's the number that's popping. Those two numbers in my head right now. San Francisco, 31 or 34. Dallas, the number that just popped in my head was 21. 21. I don't know. I'm over playing Miss Cleo. So, San Francisco, 31 or 34. Dallas, 21. That number is stuck. Is that Ezekiel Elliott number 21? Probably. 21. That's what I'm seeing here for them. That's the predictions. That's it, folks, right there. So San Francisco's gonna advance, Cincinnati's gonna advance, and we're gonna have heck of a week next week. It's crazy how fast the season is. It just went. I swear, I feel like September was just last week. It's crazy. It's crazy. This season went by fast. And it's crazy because the season went by fast and they added, a couple games or whatever. So, I don't know. If your team is still in it, congratulations. If they're not, sit back, get the popcorn, and get ready to watch these dog fights next week. Your team, if they're not in it, it's not a horrible thing. It's actually kind of a good thing because now you get to prep early for what you see right now. You get to hit the streets right now, pound the pavement right now, and see how you want to revamp your team or whatever moving forward. So it's kind of a good thing in my opinion. It's a good thing. It sucks because you don't get to watch them play, and that's you want to watch your team play. But like I said, it's a good thing that they get to do what they do right now. So we almost up out of here. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. Next week, I promise you I'll be a lot more prepared. Everything will be set up. I was scrambling to get ready. So it's going to be cool. Next week is going to be a lot better. Like I said, everything is going to be, I want to try to make everything tip top. I will see you guys next week for sure, Lord willing. Man, I'm sitting here multitasking, looking at these the game that's on and talking to you guys. I'm just right now. I'm at a loss for words, man. Like Buffalo, I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen here. They don't have a ball right now. So Cincinnati's driving, it looks like. So we'll see. But hey, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Bishop. Again, this is KC Sports Radio Show, brought to you by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We will see you guys again from the IE Sports Radio studios. Y'all take it easy. Have a good night. Or enjoy the rest of your day. Put your feet up, relax, something. Watch this game, and let's just see what all happens here. Watch these games. So, love y'all. No one that told y'all they love y'all today. Remember, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night, good evening, whatever, good morning, wherever you are. Peace.